long, 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 long ago, there was a road that needed to be made up a mountainside, and I don't know why the road needed to be there. I think there was a mine or some resource that they wanted to get to at the top. It didn't really matter. What mattered was my people wanted to go somewhere, and I am an inventor and an engineer. And so I set about coming up with a way of building a road where no one could build a road. And what this basically entailed was taking trees. The hillside was too steep, and so a road really couldn't be feasibly be put in, nor could you really dig in without causing more collapse. The more you dug in, the more the mountain would collapse. So there's nothing to do. So what I came up with, because my people really wanted to get up there, I didn't care. But my people had to go somewhere. And I was like, well, let's go. And so I came up with the idea of taking trees and pinning them, digging holes in the mountainside, and pinning these trees in about 2 feet apart. They would dig a hole into the mountainside sideways, and they would put a tree. And they'd dig, and then move over about 2 feet, dig a hole in the mountainside, and put a tree. And then move over 2 feet, dig a hole, or a foot, dig a hole into the mountainside. And then some of these actually were just like long trenches, and then they would just stuff trees in, basically. And this would create a base. And then they would go sometimes and dig another series of holes down lower, and put trees in, across. And then they would put dirt behind this, and they would create a road out of it. And then they would put dirt on top. And by pinning down, and then filling this little cavity of dirt, and then by pinning across, they would have a road. And I helped them invent that, or develop that. That was my idea. I was like, well, if you took that, and then you just basically trimmed all the leaves off the trees, all the branches, and then punk into the hillside, and then did that a whole bunch of times, and then went down a whole bunch of times, you would create a road. And I was like, well, that would work, wouldn't it? And they were like, I was like, why don't we try it out, see if it'll work. So they did, and it worked. Took a couple tries. I mean, different, and then they did other things where they just used like just the down pinning to create like a little road right there, and then put a couple across. And then basically it was just basically when it was muddy, there were certain times of years where you couldn't cross. So anyway, my people had to go up, and they wanted to know how to do it, and so I was a happy little inventor. I was like, okay, let's see. Well, let's see. Yeah, I think it'll work. As a little kid, I was like, I think this will work. You can try it out. And so they did a couple tries, and it worked. And this road right here is, you can see the tree pinning right there. That is a whole tree, and they pinned a whole bunch across there. I guess most of them have fallen away, but that's still a remnants of a tree bridge that was really old through there, I guess. That would have been a long, long time ago. And one of the mines at the top. And I don't, and then they mined, I guess. I mean, it was for them more than it was for me. I mean, I was just the inventor. But, I was like, okay, if you sure you want to go up there and do this, then okay, this is how I guess you do it. And I invented for them. I was a little inventor. Lucifer the inventor. Lucifer the leader, I suppose, but, it's like, they're the ones that want to go up there, not me. I was like, okay, since you really want to do this, then okay, I guess you should do it like this. Just like the basket weaving and stuff. My people taught basket weaving to the Chinese, and there's this big basket weaving and bamboo building thing because all they seemed to have was bamboo and baskets. I don't know. I just know what I was told, and basically invented along those lines. So I was a great inventor of things, and basically everybody who ever had a problem came to me, and I worked with them very closely and went, okay, let's see, do this, a little inventor, little Lucifer, inventor of many, many things and many programs. But yeah, it's true.